Be sure to hit that subscribe button and join the Melee Mob to see all our movie news, reviews, and so much more. What's up everyone, I am the Gentleman and today I'll be reviewing The Room. But before we do that, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to this wonderful channel. Now, with that in mind, you're tearing me apart, Lisa. Oh, hi doggy. 2003 gave us some pretty good movies like Lord of the Rings and Finding Nemo, but it also gave us some bad ones like Jiggly and The Matrix Revolutions. However, there's this one that sort of falls in between, a so bad it's good type of movie. It has gained a cult following since its release because of its fucking horrific acting.
You are lying, I never hit you. You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
Pointless scenes and abandoned subplots. It was so bad that one of the main characters wrote a book about the shitty experience and now has been adapted to a film by James Franco that will be released in December, which looks fucking hilarious. The Room is about a banker named Johnny who looks like Charles E. Ray from Chucky, has suspicions about his fiance, or I mean his future wife.
Future wife.
She's my future wife.
Having an affair. I don't know why, I mean he seems like a normal person. They also have a neighbor named Denny who is hilariously awkward and really adds nothing to the overall story.
I'm going to take a nap.
Can I go upstairs too?
But then again, not much else does. He also likes to be very pervy.
I just like to watch you guys.
Respect. Once Denny leaves, it's time for a long and awkward sex scene. It's 3 minutes of excessive moaning and weird thrusting. Okay, seriously, like what the fuck is that? The next day, Johnny goes to work and Lisa's mom comes over to talk about what's bothering Lisa. Here we find out that she's fallen out of love with Johnny because he's boring. I guess she must have saw this movie then. Lisa then calls Johnny's best friend Mark, who apparently is really busy, even though he's just sitting in a parked car. I mean, what the fuck is he doing? Pounding off in front of a fucking Chuck E. Cheese's? We'll never know because this movie doesn't give a shit about explanations. She invites him over and they bang in another long and awkward sex scene, but this time it's on the stairs. Totally comfortable, I imagine. Mark shows some guilt, but then they keep it a secret. Friends. How many of us have them? And here we get to my favorite scene. Let me set it up for you. Johnny goes to the store to buy Lisa flowers. How bad can that be?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go.
That's me. How much is it?
It'll be $18.
Here you go. Keep the change. Hi, doggy.
You're my favorite customer.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
In only 15 seconds, we get a fucking ton of bad acting and dialogue. It almost makes the scene fucking legendary in its own right. Also, if you haven't guessed it already, this adds nothing to the story. He could have just showed up with flowers in his hand and we would have already known he bought flowers. This movie spends time explaining shit that doesn't even matter instead of explaining important things like, oh, I don't know, backstories. So Johnny comes home and we get the answer to the burning question that was glossed over earlier. Did he get the promotion?
Nah.
Oh darn. Well, at least they'll show some flashbacks or something, right? Develop Johnny some more so we can connect to our main character? No, of course not, because this movie doesn't give a shit. However, he does drop a foreshadowing of being betrayed. That's kind of interesting. See, movie? You can do good if you try.
Whatever, I don't care.
Then Lisa tries to console him by getting him drunk, something he apparently doesn't do.
I don't drink, you know that.
Johnny doesn't drink.
Though I'm sure he was when he wrote this script. Ah shit, I feel another gratuitous sex scene coming along.
I'm tired, I'm wasted.
Lisa's mom comes over again and casually says a line that should be considered serious.
I got the results of the test back. I definitely have breast cancer.
Yeah, no big deal. I mean, it totally sounds like a normal conversation. Surely something like this has to be resolved and contribute to the main story, right? Of course not, because the movie doesn't give a shit. You know what, I'm just gonna skip over this shit because there is little to no reason for most of these scenes to even exist. Here we go. Lisa begins lying about Johnny hitting her, random people banging their apartment, I guess they're Lisa's friends. Her mom fucking comes over again to discuss the same shit about her not loving Johnny anymore. We learn that Denny owes a drug dealer money. Pretty serious, right? I'm sure it has a point. Johnny inadvertently gives Mark permission to bang his future wife. Denny confesses to Johnny about his love for Lisa, to which Johnny throws him in the friend zone.
Lisa loves you too, as a person, as a human being, as a friend.
Johnny begins to have suspicions, then has them confirmed, so he becomes fucking MacGyver and turns his phone into a recorder. Mark shaves his face, they play some football for no reason, and we get another fucking sex scene. Lisa's mom comes over again. Johnny has a birthday party. Lisa continues to lie. Johnny finds out that Mark has been bagging his wife. So how does he handle this extreme situation?
You're just a chicken. Chip, 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 chip.
Johnny then tells us when the movie's gonna end.
In a few minutes, bitch.
Then he uses his phone recorder invention to hear an intimate conversation between Mark and Lisa, which pushes Johnny over the edge in the most lazy-looking temper tantrum, and then he kills himself. Lisa admits to Mark that she loves him over her ex-future husband's corpse, but Mark denies her, making this movie all for nothing, and that's The Room. Where the fuck do I begin? The acting is fucking ridiculously bad.
I'm fed up with this world.
The narrative structure of the film is all over the fucking place. The tones shift so fast that you would think the movie is bipolar.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
And there are so many pointless scenes.
Anyway, how is your sex life?
Is this movie bad? Objectively speaking, fucking yes. But also at the same time, it's subjectively good, because it is fucking entertaining, and when it comes down to its intrinsic value, a movie is supposed to be entertainment. So in a sense, it is a good movie and definitely worth checking out. I mean, I haven't seen a movie like this since... Oh, fuck.